Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all appropriate ages, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Apologies, I'm halfway through my first cup of coffee. But let's get into the heart of the matter. So, we had the Echoes of Zariman update go live last night. We had a bunch of new stuff, and we had what a lot of people were suspecting, and I kind of thought we were going to get, but wasn't going to say anything because it's been a while since we've seen anything about it. But the Deveri paradox is going to be revealed at Tennocon, and I let out a Triborous type scream compared to when he saw them hijack Grineer ships in Railjack at Tennocon 2019. I'm excited to see what we're going to get with the Deveri paradox, but we'll get the reveal of that at Tennocon, and it probably won't be out till just before Christmas. But also we had the Tennocon 2022 bundle drop in the store, so let's go ahead and have a quick look at the cosmetics, because I decided to actually get this one. I didn't get the last one. So I've got the armour on an umbral colour scheme Excalibur, but I've left this plain, as you can see. This armour set is probably the best one out of all of them that they've done so far for Tennocons. Because I got the 2018, got the 2019. I wasn't too mad on the others, so I didn't bother. But this one, yeah, I decided to get that one. And it looks pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. But since it's on an umbral Excalibur, let's... There we go. That looks way nicer. That looks pretty sweet. We also have the glyph up here, if you can see it. Oh, the Legion has the Tennocon Sugatra. Just 2 ribbons. It came with 475 platinum, but I spent 100 of it already, and I'll get to what I did that for in a minute. And it also came with a sigil. Actually, let's have a look at the sigil then. It's okay. Valoran Prime sigil for the win though, let's be honest. But yeah, not too shabby. Nice and clean. Is it funny that I can actually do this? I can't do the jump into it, but I can do that. Not a bad emote. Alright, I can't do that. I'm not Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. But it also came with a Tennocon Operator armor bundle, but it is also available for the Drifter, because I'm still using a Drifter. And that doesn't look too shabby. It looks like a more mechanised version of the Zariman 10-0 outfit, in my opinion, but it still looks pretty clean. Now, I did put this on my B configuration, so I will have to change that to an Umbra look in the near future. Or I should do it now, actually. No, I'll do it later. I ain't got time. So that's the Tennocon 2022 armor set, or complete bundle. It also comes with a key to Barracuteer's Tennocon relay for access to everything when that launches. So if that interests you, get it. But what did I spend that 100 former on? Well, with the Echoes of Zariman launch, I had enough stand-in for a couple of things. Where is... there you are. And I haven't actually put them on this loadout yet. Jesus Christ, I'm an amateur. Well, I have done one thing for Nidus. And that is the Wrapped Wing Ephemera on an Umbral Nidus. A Nidus Frike anyway, so it looks like he's got 6 arms. But yeah, that just looks evil incarnate. What would happen? What's this colour scheme going to look like if I... Ooh. Yeah. That's what it's about. There we go. But I also, if we go up to... Nope, we shot past there. It's the Felarx. The new Incarnate shotgun. Which is looking pretty beefy. So kill 100 enemies with this weapon, and can't see the others yet. And the Inodem. Let me guess, kill 100 enemies? Yeah. So yeah, I rushed their build on the Foundry. 25 for each of the weapons and 50 for the Ephemera. So I think that's 100 well spent. If we go to market, and new, you've got still got the Pride collection, Void Song Shores In, which is Kira's Shores In. How much is that? I don't ever use Shores Ins anyway, so that's 40 platinum. The Parallax, you can get the blueprint for it, which I need to check to see where, because I had it on notes somewhere. Let me just have a quick gander. Because I got the blueprint and it did say where you can get them. Yeah. Can be purchased via the in-game market for platinum, or players can craft it by purchasing its blueprint for credits and find its component blueprints via the reinforced carry pods located in the Zariman. Okay, so reinforced carry pods in the Zariman. That is where you would find these. Or you could just buy the entire collection for 280. Was there anything else on the in-game market? Or was that it? Yeah, that was it. Right, now let's go to the Chrysalis. Or the Chrysalith, I should say. Because only Cavallero and Yonta had any additionals added in terms of interactions with the crew aboard the Zariman, in terms of new items. Oh, I have a message. Purchase. Yeah, I already know. I've. Oh, and oh, that wasn't mentioned. Oh, okay. Barrow's relay ticket. Yeah. A misdefined portrait. Oh, now you just tell me this like 10 minutes later. All right. That looks interesting. Let's go to Yonta.
I'd figured it out. How the
You can
Zariman
trade for
could
void
jump
plumes.
all the way to Tau in one big, bold leap, disabling the safeties in sequence. If I had it to do again, we could make it.
So if I wanted a void plume down, it would cost 3,738 ferrite and an Entrati Landhorn. If I wanted a pinion, it would cost Thrax Plasm and a Void Gel.
If you have specimens, I'm deeply interested.
And you can only do it once per. And you got an hour and 15 till the next trade. Alright. Because yesterday that was costing like 4 Entrati Landhorn and 10 quills, I think it was. I can't remember. But yeah, that's the new addition to Yonta. That's the Cavallero.
Just keep walking. You got a killer rap grubber. Take your time.
Obviously, the Inodem, which costs 5,500 standing, and it costs 5 loot point pinions, 10 quills, 15 Entrati Landhorn, and 20 Thrax Plasm. The Felarx costs 10 pinions, 15 quills, 34 Void Gel Orb, 8,000 alloy plate, and 30,000 credits. You've got Amp Arcane adapters, fuses with an Amp to unlock an Arcane slot. And I brought 2 of these, and I put one, I'll show you where I put them on in a minute. Wrapped Wing Ephemera, 5 pinions, 15 orb, 5 Landhorn, 150 plasm, and 10,000 credits. And Seraphea Ephemera, 10,000 creds, 5 pinions, 15 orbs, 5 Landhorns, and 150 plasm. So I need to get 4 more pinions in order to finish building that. And then all that's left are sigils. That's all that. And the arcanes. Now, I did put Eternal Eradicate as my second amp's arcane.
I can wait.
But yeah, that is all that was new with Cavallero. Missions, you've got those lock surges, and there we go. Actually, since I'm here, equipment. So yeah, my clap, which is the Clamora, Proper, and Certus. And I've got Virtuous Strike and Eternal Eradicate because it's one that I had maxed out already. And I did the same for my C-Prop, which is the Proper, Certus, and Rat Black Prism. Because that has 0.2 more crit multiplier. It hits like a truck. So yeah, I got one for each of those, depending on what mood I'm in. And it looks mighty nice. There we go. Back to my humble glory with my wrapped wing ephemeras out. Now, as for updates to missions, I mean, you've got those new lock surges. They're a nice addition, but I mean, I've only been playing. I only played a few exterminates, and during that time, I noticed
all the systems see that the Zariman is defended.
One was like available midway through the mission, or we found one midway through the mission, but the majority of the time you're finding them when you're near the end of the mission, which is pointless by that time. I mean, they're spread out evenly throughout the map, but by the time you complete the mission, you've probably only used one. The Eximus units it spawns, they're easy to deal with. Honestly, the Eximus Overguard nerfs that it's been getting, even though this latest one has also had a change to its health and shield to compensate for that, I never had a problem with them being a bit of a tougher challenge. It actually made them more opposing. So I'm still having gripes about people crying about how tough they became when they weren't. In public matches, it's still a bit janky when you take on a Void Angel and you try and go through the orb into the Void mode. It still takes a couple of attempts for it to actually register. Other than that, haven't noticed any problems as of yet. We do have all the notes because there was also hotfix number 1 for it yesterday. And we are like 16 minutes in, so I would say if you want to read them, go to the news feed up in your orbiter or at your drifter camp, because there is a lot here. And since we're already 15 minutes in, I mean, it talks about new arcanes, adjustments. The Fenmore can now equip their own rifle skins. The Lateman Praetos were released with this option enabled. It is now the Fenmore's turn.
Let's make this place work.
I wonder what that would look like. I wonder what they would look like in Incarnate mode with a weapon skin attached, actually. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of changes and a lot of additions according to the Echoes of Zariman patch notes and hotfix number 1 patch notes. But we've been going on for, according to my timer, 17.5 minutes now. So I would recommend you go look at those instead of listening to me ramble on anymore. I've just gone over the cosmetics and new additions to the market and inventory. I'm going to go upload this, then I'm going to go level up my 2 new weapons.